Good evening. I hope you enjoyed the nice weather we had today because severe weather returns to the forecast tomorrow. Here's the outlook showing the highest risk in this orange shaded area for places like Concordia, Manhattan, Topeka, and Emporia. And then southeast of the Kansas Turnpike in this yellow region, a lower chance of severe weather. But everyone in northeast Kansas has at least some risk of severe weather tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. So let's show you future radar starting at 10 o'clock this evening. We should be mostly dry, but over the next few hours, some storms are going to begin to develop across eastern Kansas. Some of these could produce some small hail tonight, but the severe weather risk for tonight is pretty low. And then heading into tomorrow morning, those will shift off to the east. If anything, for your morning commute, just a leftover shower closer to Kansas City. But by the afternoon, the sun should try to break out, especially across central Kansas. And you'll definitely notice an increase in the wind speeds tomorrow afternoon, gusting between 30 and 35 miles per hour across eastern Kansas, bringing in some more humid air from the Gulf of Mexico. And that is a key ingredient for strong to severe thunderstorms to develop as we get into the afternoon. So those will initially break out across western Kansas, moving to the east, arriving around Concordia after dark by around 7 or 8 o'clock, into the Little Apple by around 9 or 10 o'clock, and the capital city should see storms before midnight tomorrow night. As this all drifts southeast of the Kansas Turnpike, a lot of heavy rain late tomorrow night. It's going to be a noisy night with lots of thunder and lightning, and of course, that risk for severe weather. Now, the tornado threat overall is low, but there could be a few isolated tornadoes tomorrow. The higher threats are going to be wind gusts up to 75 miles per hour and some large hail around the size of a ping pong ball. So you're definitely going to want to have multiple ways to receive warnings as these storms roll through your neighborhood tomorrow night. In addition to the severe weather, there's also a risk for flooding with widespread rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches by the time all is said and done on Sunday. Isolated higher amounts, and most of this coming in a very short period of time. Yeah, that could increase the risk for some flash flooding late tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. Now, the temperatures will be warm tomorrow because this ridge of high pressure is still close by, but later on in the weekend and into early next week, an upper level storm system will be drifting across the north central United States, and that's going to provide a lot of below normal temperatures. Check out our forecast. Highs no better than the upper 50s to near 60 from Sunday all the way through next Wednesday. So if you're not a fan of summer, next week looks like your week to get out and enjoy the weather. But that's not the case tomorrow. Again, highs in the 80s, 81 in Topeka, 82 in Emporia. Manhattan will have 83 degrees. Storms holding off until late tomorrow evening. An 80% chance of that on your 7-day forecast. We should be mostly dry early next week. Much cooler, lows in the 40s to start off the week. Another disturbance could bring some rain back around the area by midweek, and then by Thursday, highs returning to the 70s with a little bit more sunshine.